And I think one of Ashley Global students last semester got 100% scholarships, and it's on the web and everything. So you are in the best place in Chittagong to get that next 100%. Okay.
A short presentation on our new program that we have in collaboration with Premier University. It's your first year of UTS here in Chittagong. So this is the first program like this in all of Bangladesh, and so we're very, very proud that we are launching in Chittagong and not in Dhaka. So all good. Okay, so I'm not sure, I don't know if there was anyone who came to PUC to the open day last time we were here, but if anyone was, you would have met my colleague Peter, who was on that slide before. He unfortunately got very sick in India and he had to fly home, so I am here by myself this time. But I don't know if you remember him. So it doesn't play the video? No? Okay, it doesn't play the video, okay. So here is an overview of our university in Sydney, University of Technology. You can see it's a very modern campus. And where do I work? I work in this building here, building 10, and it overlooks this beautiful green, which is called the Alumni Green. The students come and sit on the grass here and have their lunch. And this one is the IT and engineering building. So if you do come to Sydney and study IT, you'll be in this building. And this building is the School of Business. It's by a very famous, world-famous architect, but you can see it's a very strange shape, and in Australia at UTS we call it the paper bag building, because it looks like a paper bag that someone's just kind of scrunched up, right? So that's not very polite, but that's what we call it, the paper bag building. Yep, and this is the science building. But yeah, so UTS is extremely modern. We've had about $300 million worth of new buildings in the last 5 years, so it's a real world-class campus. And this is the inside. Last time that Dr. Jubair was with us, I have a photo of him on these stairs. This is inside the business building, and in fact all of these photos are inside the business building except this one, which is the library. The library is all automated, so you don't have to go and get the book yourself or get a librarian to get the book. It's all done by robot, which is quite fun to do. So if you ever come, you should go to the library there. We've just been to the library down the road here, and it was lovely to see so many people actually reading books. Not so many people do that anymore, so keep reading, guys. More photos of UTS. You get the idea, right? It's a beautiful campus. Now, let's talk about the program here, right here in Chittagong. Obviously, we are located in the heart of Sydney, and you are located in the heart of Chittagong. The program that we are running here is the first year of UTS bachelor's degree in IT and the first year of the bachelor's degree in business. as you can see there. So, and you are guaranteed, as long as you pass, you are guaranteed straight into second year of the Bachelor of IT, the Bachelor of Business, and all of their related disciplines if you pass your first year here. And we are partnering with Premier University to do that. So their teachers are teaching our curriculum, our first year, at the Vasa campus. And you can see that this is the new this is the new precinct, the teaching precinct where you would be learning in your first year. You can see that it's all branded with UTS. And here you can see Arif sitting in this photo. Yeah, so these are the classrooms. So yeah, it's a purpose-built precinct just for our students. These are some of the students that are studying with us now in IT and in business. They've just completed their first semester and will start their second semester in July. You can see they're sitting there. Yeah, okay. So this is the program. It's the first UGC approved program in the whole of Bangladesh. And we, UTS and UTS College, have been delivering these programs for over 30 years, so we're very, very good at it. The reason why we set up programs with schools, with the universities all around the world, is that it gives the students a real head start. Sorry, I should stand over here. It gives the students a real head start. So if you start here and do your first year right here at home, you will save a lot of money, that's one thing. Secondly, you get used to the Australian curriculum. The Australian way of learning is quite different to the way that you've been learning here in Bangladesh. So you will get a head start. You'll do a year here, getting a really good grip on how we teach, the model of learning that we have. And so when you start in second year at UTS in Sydney, you're way ahead of the people who had to go straight into first year there. You don't have to try and find accommodation, you don't have to learn how to cook for yourself, you don't have to find friends, because you will take the cohort of friends that you have from here over. And what we've found is our students from our partner programs all around the world do better than students who go straight to UTS straight from school. They do better because they're better prepared. And we, as I said, you know, we've been doing this for over 30 years. We have these sorts of partner programs all over the world. We have them in China, Vietnam, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, I'm missing one, Korea. So we're really good at this, and we're really, we've got some deep learning. China was the first one, and we now partner with the University of Shanghai, which is a very highly ranked university there. As I said before, one of the great benefits obviously is a huge cost saving. You can imagine if you were studying at UTS straight from first year, pretty expensive. But if you start here, you're going to save 75% of fees, especially in your first year. The fees in first year are Bangladesh-based fees. Then, when you move on to second year, third year and fourth year, depending on which bachelor's degree that you take, you will all get 20% scholarship for every single year. UTS is giving that to every pathway student. So if you pass and you gain entry into second year, third year, fourth year, you will all get 20% off each of those years while you are in Australia. So it's a huge cost saving. It also means that you are all scholarship students, so that comes with its own prestige. You can have your parents showing off about you. So it's also a fast track. So for example, our next intake is in July, and you could do July and you could be in starting with us in Australia in February, March next year. Is that right? Yes. Or if you start in September, I'm going to get the maths wrong, but it's about 8 months, the diploma program, and it just means that you can start now. You don't have to wait till the next international university entry. So it makes it quicker to finish. What else have we got here? Scholarships, lots of scholarships. I'm going to leave that to Dr. Arif to talk to you about. Okay, work opportunities. This is really important. The University of Technology in Sydney is known as a job-ready university. We're very highly ranked. The new rankings are coming out, I think, the 26th of June. I can't tell you what they are because they're under embargo by the Australian government at the moment, but we have gone up a really long way, so watch this space. We're already very highly ranked, but we're going up. Just keep it mum until you hear about it. Can you just go back one? Sorry, Yuri. Yeah. So what I was going to say about UTS is that UTS being a work-ready university, what that means is that we pride ourselves, and we're very well known as a university that prepares our graduates for the workforce. We're a research-led university, but we also have work-ready built into our programs. Things like internships. Almost everybody does an internship while they're doing their bachelor's degree, and very often once they graduate they stay on at the company that they were doing their internship with. So that means they already have a job before they finish university. So that's a big plus at the University of Technology. Sorry, Uri. Okay, so these are the academic requirements to get into first year here in Chattogram. And also English requirements. Does that come on the next page? Yes. And our English requirements. So you guys, I guess, are all doing IELTS. So we actually have 2 ways to get in and do this program, and this is new from our next intake. If you have a 6.0 in everything, you have to have 6 in everything, especially in writing, you can go straight into our first year. First year 2-semester block. If you have a 5.5, you can go into what we call a Diploma Plus. So that will take you 3 years, and it means that you get embedded into your first year, you get English as well. So by the time you finish your 3 semesters, what we call the Diploma Plus, you will be ready to go on to second year at UTS. So whether you get 5.5 or 6.0 or more, we have the program for you. So I think that's probably all I need to say. I might hand over. Is there anything else that I need to say, Dr. Arif, that I've missed?
Yeah,
keep going.
I mean, you can talk.
I think, yeah.
I can explain.
You can explain. Earn and learn, yes. I think we talked about this, but I might leave the scholarship bit. I mean, the important thing I said up front was that as a UTS pathway student, you will get that 20% off for each year that you're in Australia. The scholarships for your first year here in Chattogram are very, very competitive. They really start from 25%, and for very, very, very academically merititious, is that the right word? Students, you can go all the way to 100% for that first year. So good luck. Yes, I think that's all I have to say. Can I hand over to you?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. And take questions after this is finished.
My name is Dr. Arif. So I'm just gonna continue where everything that Michaela shared. So it's about the scholarships. So what Michaela was suggesting, that once you are in here, in our Bangladesh campus, you are most likely to get any scholarships between 25 to 40%. It's almost guaranteed. But even if it's just for some eligible students, but if you have got a very good results and very good IELTS results along with that, it can go up to 100%. To current students who are admitted in our current semester, they got 100% scholarships because of very, very high profile, both in English eligibility as well as in academic eligibility. So I'm very sure I'm looking at so many of them here right now. So many of you are, I'm just looking at you, I can see so many of you can get that 100%. So I really want you to give it a try. The other thing that the second point is saying, it's about 20% scholarships. It's guaranteed. The day you take admission here with us in Chattogram campus. It's guaranteed for you when you're going to Australia for the rest of your degree. Okay, that's 20% is absolutely guaranteed. But what I can add more to that is that if you get 20%, and if you do really well in Bangladesh, it can reach up to 25%. And I think one of Ashni Global students last semester got 100% scholarships, and it's on the web and everything. So you are in the best place in Chittagong to get that next 100%. Okay, one of the students who used to be here, whom I really talked to last time, coming to this very classroom, we had this conversation. She got 100%. If she could get 100%, I can tell you, you are among those very lucky ones. And getting 100% from a prestigious university like UTS, it's an amazing thing. You can go, if you don't like your neighbors, you can show them that you got 100% scholarships. If one of your friends ever gave you pain, go and print that scholarships paper, post them on their gates, okay? You can do all sorts of things. This is so very prestigious, okay? So, of course, we talked about earn and learn, savings, doing here in Bangladesh, all of them. I think there are more scholarships available for you. So say you admitted with us, and you also have a friend whom you think should be with us. If you referred that friend to us and he or she take admission with us, you get 10,000 BDT, Bangladeshi Taka, with you in your bank account. It's a cash paid back to you as a scholarships, just by referring your friends to us. We have IELTS scholarships. If you take IELTS exam and if you admit with us, and if you claim, you know what, Arif, I did this IELTS only for you, we'll pay your IELTS test fee. Okay? You know what? You can go with that IELTS anywhere, but if you just have to be polite in our office saying that, you know what, I did IELTS only for you, we'll pay for your IELTS exam fee once off. Top performer award, if you're doing really well in Bangladesh, 3 of the top performer will get $1,000 reward. Oh my God, there are so many scholarships. Why people have just keep saying, you guys should be here. I'm getting tired here. Merit-based scholarships. What else? Like, you know what? UTS is one of the best university in the world and one of the richest in the world, probably. That's why each year they offer $12 million. Just let that number sink in. $12 million. If I had $12 million, I wouldn't talk to you, okay? That much money it is. That much money UTS offer every year as scholarships. So take that chance. Give your very best. Be the very best you can. And you can get that 20% that we are offering you. You can make it overnight within a semester to 100% if you really are that good. Okay? That's the sort of things we are talking about, merit-based scholarships. I think, is that it? We've got more. All right. Thank God we are done in the scholarships mode. Look, this slides Michaela already covered. We got 2-semester program, 3-semester program. The only difference is if your IELTS score is 6 or above 6, you do everything within 2 semesters. If your IELTS score is 5.5, then you do everything in 3 semesters. That's the only difference. Then I think the next slides, it shows about what are the courses we have. Arif, can we go to the next slide? I think it's about Bachelor in IT. Under Bachelor in IT degree, you can do major. So accounting, business, economics, finance, there's so many majors under business, including law. If you are interested in law, that's also under business school. And also ICT degree, you can imagine there's artificial intelligence, there are cybersecurity, data analytics, so many of these things. How many of you used ChatGPT to do your assignment? None of you.
No, sir,
Shut
I've
up.
used it. I've used it so many times.
Yeah, so there are two honest people in this classroom.
I'm dependable on AI.
AI. Why do you do your assignment? Imagine taking your IELTS exam with the help of ChatGPT. I mean, just watch the ChatGPT and answer it, right? You didn't hear it from me, by the way, okay? So that's what it's all about, right? So this advanced technology that you will learn and you will grow up with in that particular venue, that's amazing. What I really like about it's about that environment. UTS is right in the middle of Sydney. When I say right in the middle of Sydney, it is the place to be in. When you will be walking around the campus, those buildings that you will see, you will have a sense of belonging. I belong to these amazing buildings. I'm part of these things. You walk few blocks, you will see office of Google, Microsoft, IBM, you name it. These are big brands. So your journey, and you know Google's, Microsoft, they're also probably a bit lazy guys. They're gonna go like, hey, UTS is next door. If I want to hire a graduate, probably they're gonna walk over to UTS and get a graduate rather than going all the way to University of Melbourne. Oh my God, I have to fly there. Don't bother, right? So that's the benefit of being surrounded by these big people. Then where do you take your lunch? If it's not a rainy day, if you can walk, you can go to Sydney Opera House and have your lunch there. It is around those areas. When I'm telling you, it's right in the middle of the Sydney. That's what it is about, okay? So your journey can start from our campus, a purpose-built, customized campus in Chattogram, from here to this world's most livable city, Sydney. Did you guys know that Sydney is currently the most livable city in the world? I'm from Melbourne, I don't like it, but you know what, like, hey, they got it, right? So you probably should be there. So with that, thank you, that's all from me. Any questions from me or Michaela?
Is there any questions?
How many of you are aiming for 8 IELTS? Sorry?
Band score.
Band score IELTS.
I couldn't get 8.
Okay. Just show your hands, just show off.
Yes.
There you go. Good job. Guys, it doesn't matter. I mean, to be honest, when I look at IELTS, it is an amazing program, but it should not be, should not create a blockade towards your higher education. So that's why we have these programs. Try it, you will see your life changes. All you need, this great opportunity, take this opportunity. This is an amazing program. As I say, from Chattogram to Sydney, the journey became that much easier. Okay? Yeah.
I have a question, but what's the living cost in there? Is it the high or is it insufficient for everyone or anyone?
Okay, here is the thing. When you look at Australian High Commission website, they're gonna go like you have to show $21,000 as living expense, blah blah blah. Trust me, you don't need that money unless you're maintaining multiple girlfriends. That's a different thing. But when I was a student, I used to live with a Chinese family. Okay, I used to just share a room, and I could manage everything within $500 living cost. And even if I spend money in something else, another $500 at max. Within $1,000 you can live. But of course, it depends on your lifestyle. If you decide, no, you know what, I want to live in a $3,000 mansion per month. Oh, okay, you got money. I will probably come and visit you because you got money. So that's the sort of things. So it depends on you, but officially, if you look at those websites, that's $21,000. That's probably you need to show for the visa, but trust me, you don't need that. And one of the points Michaela was mentioning about you work while you are studying, plus you can work during the summer. So this is an amazing opportunity, especially in Australia. you could only work 20 hours a week. Now it increased to 24 or 28 hours, sorry. So that means more money coming in. Plus during summer, if you don't want to study that semester, of course you can work. No problem.
Another question, there is any kind of job opportunity that after the graduation is available there or not? The university do that kind of thing or not? I just say that.
That's Michaela said internship. Remember, almost every student in UTS will do. And this internship, a UTS graduate doing internship with them. It's not only prestigious for you as students, it's also prestigious for them. Hey, I got an intern from where? Some tutti frutti university. Oh God, nobody believes that. But when you got interns from UTS, they pay value. When the moment they are hiring you as an intern, they are thinking, can I help this guy? Can I show him the way? And can he make it? There is even in the employer's mind, that from day one they are thinking, how can I employ this person? They have that confidence that this is an UTS graduate. Okay? Please.
I just want to add that UTS also has a careers unit, like a whole office, which helps students to get work both when they're studying, but also helps with getting work once you've graduated. So it's called the careers unit, and it's there just to help you get a job as well. That's part of the university.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions for Michaela, especially? Anyone ever been to Sydney, guys, in Australia? No?
Does anybody have any relatives who live in Australia? Aunties, uncles? No?
Yeah, I have a.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Do you know where they live?
Yeah, he's living beside the Aprila building, beside the city.
Near Sydney?
Near the city, with the
Fantastic.
moment.
Okay.
There's a Aprila building. He's living here. He was going for a study at a doctorate and that kind of thing.